Oh, chat, no way. Guess who's back? How we doing, guys? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope we're all doing good. We're back. First Kurt stream of 2026. That's crazy to think about, guys. We are in 2026 right now. Sorry, I'm still just getting everything set up. I got in from work a bit late. It's all good. Let me get music. Can I encode it to go live? Am I not live right now? Oh, yes I am. It's live. What's up, Vane Nebula? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's not letting me go into the stream for some reason on my phone. Like, I can't get chat. Please, please, YouTube. I wanna see my chat, please. There we go. Alright, cool. I'll also get music set up as well. I'm aware that we're currently lacking in that department. Is audio and everything okay? Just while I'm here, let me know, because you never know, it might have reset itself or whatever. Properties, yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Okay. Playlists. Let me get the classic up. It's either going to be really quiet or really loud, and I'm about to find out which one that's. It's really loud. It is loud. Okay. A little bit. Wait, I got. What's up, Ascend with Gorb? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright, let me put on some servers that I'm live, because I have realised I've not done that. I also need to make this monetized. What's the code? You'll join. Nice. What's up, Alex? Hey, welcome. We haven't started yet. I'm still getting stream sorted. Don't worry. We'll be there soon. We'll be there soon. Oh, it's fine. Nice. Good to know. Alright, I need to get a shareable link real quick. So, when was my last stream? It was like 16th of December, so the week before Christmas. Damn, that was a while back. Right, YouTube announcements. Kurt Light, you guys over long, you going to sleep soon? Nice, nice. Hide and seek or normal? Probably gonna be normal. We did hide and seek once and it just didn't work. What's up, Darmando? Welcome. Pain still persists. Let no burden allow you to be down. So true, bro. So true. Last stream was like, guys, I haven't streamed since last year. That's crazy, bro. Oh, Stardew Cosmetics. Yay. I'm so hyped about that. Total has been a member for 9 months. That's crazy. Thank you so much. In fact, payday, fellas. Wish you would have done more research before switching to Linux. Oh, bruh. Oh, stream's dead again. Man, what the hell, bro? Why does this keep happening? Damn, payday. I know. Still gotta do the payday stream one day. But yeah, no, I hope you had a good Christmas. Right, classic. We can change that whenever. Sure, create a game. Alright. Okay. Where's the code? There's the code. Let me put this. Let me put this on the screen. There you go. I had a pretty good Christmas. How was yours, Kurt? My Christmas was good. My Christmas was very good. I'm gonna show you what I got real quick. So, alright, see you later, Alex. Thank you for stopping by, man. We'll see you soon. I got this really cool saxophone keychain. That I'm so happy with this. Don't know if you can see it. There we go. Look, it's so fire. I love it. I love it so much. I also got oh, they're all in my room now. I also got this thing. Hang on, let me take that out. Cute little sax. Here's a cute little sax. I also got what is this? The Introduction to Modern Astrophysics. This is a book that I will be using a lot in uni. Stream notification jump scare. For real, what's up, Rafe? How you doing? So yeah, this will be used when I'm in uni. It is 1,200 pages on literally everything I need to know about my uni course. This thing is gonna carry me through 4 years of education. So good purchase to have now. I also got a book about black holes. You know, I'll go grab that. It's on my shelf, but I'll grab it. Okay. Yeah, it's a Brian Cox book. Yeah, The Key to Understanding the Universe. Very cool. Obviously, it's a yearly tradition in our family. Deodorant. Well, no, it's Smellies, so it's deodorant, body wash. If you can't think of a gift, that's what you get. Saxophone strap, unfortunately, it's too small, so huge mistake having this up here with me. This is gonna get devoured at some point. Yeah, I got 4 of these. I've gotten through the first 3 since Christmas. Alcohol. These are all different wines from various different fruits. I don't think I'm allowed to promote alcohol on stream because I'm pretty sure my channel is technically for children's. So yeah, I'm very happy with that, but at the same time, guys, be responsible with drinking, I say as I bring up my Jack Daniels that I got. Oh, they even say it. Guys, please drink responsibly. Yeah, so I got that. And also a nice little hip flask as well. Yeah, alcoholic beverages. And you guys might be noticing a trend here. I've got some Fireball. Fireball whiskey. I've never had Fireball before. But to be fair, I've never had Jack Daniels either. So that's gonna be a new fun experience. Just little bottles of it and some shot glasses. That's cool. They'll come in handy soon. I also got a saxophone bottle opener and I can't find it, unfortunately. Oh, Happy New Year, Akil. How you doing, man? Welcome. I also got this is really boring. You guys really won't care about this. Saxophone cleaning. All right. Saxophone cleaning kit. It's a saxophone cleaning kit. We'll keep the stream on the background. Nice, nice. We're doing Among Us. We are in fact doing Among Us today. If you want to join, code is in the top left. Calendar, obviously. It's not Christmas if you don't get a new calendar. So I got a new calendar this year. And I think that's about it. Oh, I got Doom Dark Ages as well on Steam, but I can't really show you guys that. You know what, guys? We're still festive. I'm putting the party hat on. I don't know how this is gonna go with the headphones. So yeah, you know, we'll see. But yeah, I think that's about everything I got, which I'm happy with. This stream will only be about an hour and a half long. Oh. Bro, no way. Sunwave? Bro, Sunwave's hopping in? That's crazy, bro. It's been like 50 years, man. Where have you been? It's actually been like half a decade since you were last in a stream. Sunwave is back, guys. This is crazy news. How have you been, man? You just kind of disappeared one day. Yeah, Sunwave jump scare, bro. You've been aura farming. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, thank you, Turtle. Hello. Hi. I'm just thought, I don't know. Okay, bro. I've just thought, I don't think Among Us servers are gonna really be that full today, are they? Because It's New Year's Day. Maybe Among Us was the wrong game to choose. Maybe I should have done Undertale Yellow. Grab a hell of Minesweeper variants so you try them out. Yo, that sounds fire. That sounds fire. Do you guys want to... I don't think... We're not going to get anyone, are we? We're really not going to... We're not going to get anybody. Seen the Bedwars game? No. No. Why? What? I'm gonna poll this. I'm gonna poll this. Oh, they've changed the UI. How do I poll things now? Have they deleted polls? It's Bed Wars, but there's no bed. Gotta play because I'm money. Oh, you know, fair enough, fair enough. I think they might have actually deleted polls. You can't get them anymore. That's so silly, bro. Why have they done that? Yo, I'm gonna just have to... Oh, they have. They have. Hang on. I'm an idiot. It only goes through if you're not typing. You found non-Euclidean Minesweeper. Alright, you guys clearly don't want to start on Among Us. Right, fine. Let me change this real quick. Change thumbnail. Gonna head to the thumbnail page. Right, I've definitely got like a playing random games thing. Let me see. Where is it? I don't know what I would have called it, so I'm gonna have to scroll normally. Non-Euclidean Minesweeper. It's a good... What do you mean it's a good warm-up? Oh, where is it? I swear. I could always put the Peggle Extreme thing on there. I've got a Hypixel with you on here. When did I ever do... Oh yeah, I did Hypixel like twice 4 years ago. Oh my god, I've got the Gartic phone live. I've got a Gartic phone. Am I gonna have to just real quick make... What's up, Rascal? How you doing? Make a new thumbnail live on stream. Yeah, guys, we're gonna boot up... We're gonna boot up Canva. What's up, Brennan? How you doing? Welcome. That's content. True, that is content. Alright, fine. We're booting up Canva on stream. You guys can watch me make a random games. I might have to desktop shares because I will have to swap. Actually, no, I won't. I won't have to. We're gonna capture a specific window. We're gonna call this Canva. And it's gonna capture Canva. Why is Canva like this? There. Oh, guys, you can see how I make the thumbnails now. Slight tier 1 UHC test was crazy. Great, thank you. Happy New Year, Inky. Thank you for saying that. Respect to the one person who wanted to stay on Among Us. It's not happening today, bro. So how is it fun at editing job? I know, bro. I can't relate. I can't relate. I'm employed. Oh god. Oh guys. Oh look. Well, what should we discover Minesweeper live with you exactly, bro? I need to get the anyway, social media. Let's make the thumbnail. All right. Okay. I swear this is really annoying me because I swear I have it. I swear I have the thumbnail somewhere of, like, random games. Hang on. Can I search? I found it. I found it. We're good. We don't have to do this. It apparently didn't occur to me to type in random games on my thumbnail folder. 1v1. You got cold team 100 people. Yeah, true. Playing random games. Come and chill. Alright, cool. I can turn off the Canva. Alright, okay, I guess I'm gonna get a thing for... Wait, hang on, I'll just, I'll repurpose this source. You guys can have... You guys can see this. Sure. My stream key definitely didn't show up there, so we're good. Alright, let's see what non-Euclidean Minesweeper is about then. This app is a non-Euclidean geometric Minesweeper game that does not require guesswork. Okay, let's do pentagonal. Oh, wait, it already does it. Right, I guess there. Oh, okay. Right, I'm guessing I'm gonna flag. Can I? Oh, you can't flag? Bro, Slumpy with the £2 donation. Let's go, bro. Thank you so much. I forgot the party hat on. Oh, we're going live. Oh, guys, you can go live on my channel now. Oh, man. Right, I'm guessing... Right, so that's definitely got a bomb. That has definitely got a bomb. That as well. This, no. This one is safe. I'm going to click here. Oh, you can't click there. Where can I click then? Probably is. Yeah, guys, the code is my stream key. Why is Grazer safe? No, but don't you have to... Am I stupid? Am I playing the... Oh! I see why this is now non-Euclidean. I thought it was just this. Alright, okay, so 111. Right. Bomb, or bomb in the middle. I think bomb in the middle. We're gonna go... Rip. Can I keep playing? No, I'm done. Alright, fine. We're gonna go... Okay. We're gonna go... Oh, I have to go down here. Right. Right click to... Okay, it's right. I was just playing it wrong. Okay, so... I think that's definitely a bomb. You guys see that 111? That has to be a bomb. 2-1. Right, so the bomb can't be there. The bomb also can't be there because diagonal. It can't be there because we already established it's there. Obviously, but... Alright, see you later, Sunwave. See you in another 5 years, bro. Do I even know how to play Minesweeper? If I'm being honest, no. No, I don't. I have a very basic understanding, and that's about it. Right. So, we got 1 and a 2 here. So it's either here or here. I'm leaning towards it being here. Because then the second one has to be here. Because it can't be the first one. So I think here and here are bombs. So I'm going to say that... See? See, I'm saying that one. And then that one's down like that. So that's all clear. So this one... Yeah, so these two are also safe. Yeah. And then another one, that's because of this one. 2 there is because of that one and that one. So this one's also safe. Oh, and there's this bit up here now. Shit, when you play anti-bomb, double bomb, triple bomb, Minesweeper on Mobius strip. What does that even mean? Right, I think we're back into a middle situation. Okay, actually, no. Last time I said that, that didn't go well. Right. So it can't be here. Here has to be safe. I win! I win the Minesweep! Let's go! Oh, let's try heptagonal. Oh my god, bro. Okay, fine. We go with it. Okay, 1 and 1 and 1. So it has to be that one. That one has to be the bomb. That one's safe. That one's safe. These are all just going around this, aren't they? Nice. Okay, that's all safe. And they're all pointing towards that one. Right, 1 and 1. This has to be safe as well. They're all safe. Nice. 1 and 1 again. Right, okay. So... Alright, okay, I'll start from this end. I'll start from this end. I'm not doing a master. We are not. I have changed my mind because I forgot it's New Year's Day and no one's going to be playing Among Us, are they? So I've got to do something like single player. They'll wait for a few minutes and this is here. Minesweeper 2026. We are playing a weird Minesweeper variant. Right, 1 and 2. So it has to, this one has to be it. For the 1. For the 2, however, it has to be this one. Surely, because that one is also there. And then that one is... Ooh. That one must be that one. So, I'm saying that one's safe. Yes. And then the 1 and the 2. So, that one's also flagged. They're safe. And then 2... Ooh. So, that one's also... That one's also flagged. That's all good. So, we can get that one. 1 is pointing towards that. This is going to be a 2. Yep. Alright, see you later, Turtle. See you in a bit, man. 2026 is the year of Minesweeper. I know, right? So, yeah, that's all good. So, we can just go with that one. Nice. 1 is pointing towards that. And we're going to get another loop. And then, I guess we just click and see what happens. Nice. We clear that up. Okay, we've got another 1 and a 2 situation here. Alright. So, it has to be this one because that's diagonal. 2, however, we've got to be careful. So, the 1 could be pointing here or here. Let's check this one and see what's going on. So that's also pointing towards 1 and 1. So it might be this one. It could also be this one. Let's go down here and let's figure this out the other way. So 1 and 1 has to be this one. That has to be a bomb. We're going to go like this. That's going to be a 1. I think it's going to be another loop. It's not a loop, but it's almost what I was thinking. The loop might be here. So I'm going to click there. 2. So we know it's going to be that. We're going to get those clear. So 2, it could be this one. Or it could be this one. I think if we've got 1 on 1 point diagonal that way, it's either this one or this one. The 2 is leaning there. I'm going to take a really risky gamble here and say it's there. Okay, bear with me. So that's going to be the bomb. Now we've got a loop here. My pie hat fell off. Tower Defense Simulator viewers. That could be heat. That could be heat. Right, so we got 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1. See, now we're getting into the weird situations, because it's like... Actually, no, we're not. No, we're not. So, that one can't be the bomb, because that diagonal's pointing there. So that's not a bomb. We know the one's there, so it has to be... This one has to be the bomb. That's the second bomb, so this one's safe. Live just gamble through something. It's all calculated. It's all calculated. It's so peak, is it? Right, 1 on 1. We know the bomb's there, so that's safe. We know the bomb's there, so that's safe. And we win. This is not the best way to learn Minesweeper, is it? Playing non-Euclidean mode. Alright, it's whatever. We did it. We did it. What's this one? Heptavag... Does that mean what I think it means? Okay, easy Minesweeper. Easy Minesweeper. We're gonna click here. You want this little pick? Nice. Right, 1, 2, 2. So that's that one. Start off on day 4. What? What's up, Kurt? Yeah, you're right. I haven't streamed since last year, man. Okay, we're gonna start off here. Ooh, okay, that opened up a lot for us. Right. Okay, so naturally that one, that one, that one, and that one, and all of these are going to be bombs. There we go. Right, 1, oh, 3 here. Yeah, you guys want me to zoom in a bit. There we go, you guys can see that now, right? Okay, we're going to start off here. So that's a bomb, that's a bomb, that's a bomb. These are all bombs. They've been really generous with us there. This has to be a bomb. This has to be a bomb. I'm going to come back to this section because that's 5 bombs there. Where are the 3 bombs is wrong? This one. Well, these 2 have to be bombs because of the 2 there, and this one has to be 1. These all have to be bombs. Like, they all have to be bombs. There's no question about that in my mind at all. Right, 1, 2. Right, so bomb there. Bomb there. Gamble on this one. Okay, another 2. That's safe. Gamble on this one. That's safe. Gamble on this one. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because we got 2 there. So it could be that one. However, that one is pointing there, so it has to be safe. Nice. One's at the top left. Has to be a bomb, has to be a bomb, has to be a bomb, has to be a bomb. Oh. Right. I gotcha. Well, that one has to be because of the one there. So is it this one that's not? That still checks out. Nice! Nice! I do realise diagonals count too. I just kind of... I fell into the trap of thinking it was all of them. The 3 on 1 can't be otherwise, the 2 would be a 3. What do you mean? Wait, no, hang on. No, never mind. Right. I'm going to go back. I'm going to work my way through this way, because we're onto something here. We're onto something here. Right, so... 1, it has to be this one, because it's the only diagonal. So that's definitely a bomb. 2 is that one and that one, so that's safe. 2, again, we don't know the second one, so I'm going to be careful. That could be that. 1 is pointing towards the diagonal, though, which we already know, so it can't be that. 4, okay, we're going to be very careful of that. 1, it could be any of these, so we're going to leave that there for now. In the 3 bombs in top mid. This, no, that's correct. Wait, no, you're right, you're right. They've caught me out again. I keep falling for this trap. If we get rid of this one, that all still checks out, yeah? No, it can't, because that one... If we get rid of that one, though... But then that one... Right, some tiles have 2 bombs under. Oh, is that why it's called double mind? Oh, man! Okay, okay, How is that safe though? Do you mind just like explaining that to me? Like what does double bombs mean? Because how come? Oh wait, I'm stupid. I've just seen it. I've just seen it. No, don't worry. Ignore me. Ignore me. I've just seen it. No, I got you. I got you. Don't worry. I just realized. Never come bombs. Bro, I just need to cut the red wire and we're good. Right, 1 and a 2 and a 5. Please. I can get all that 5. Okay, well we already have 2 of the 5. The one has to be here, right? Because the 2 might be part of it. No, I think we have to work our way down from here before we can make a good judgment out here. Let's start from here. Right, 1 and a 2 and a 1. Has to be here. That has to be a bomb. Second 2, however, we don't know. There's only 5 spaces. You're so right. You're so right, bro. No, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Right. Okay. So what? Does the double mine mean that the number is artificially increased? So let's say for example this one up here was a double mine, all of these would say 2. Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying? Okay, gotcha. I know what we're on about now. I know what we're saying. So some of these might be lying. However, this one can't be because, like, 1... You can't have -1 plus 2. That's not a thing that happens. So that has to be true. So anything with a 1 on it has to be a non-double bomb. Because you can't get lower than 1 in this game. Oh, it does it? Oh, here you go. Been done one. These are tiles that don't have 1 but 2 minus 1. It's good to show this. Oh, okay. Yeah. Right, so basically, let's trust... We've got to trust the ones. We've got to trust the ones. So what? That has to be a bomb. Which means this one's safe. This one's safe. 1, 2. Ooh. We could take a gamble here. We can take a heavy gamble by saying this one's the bomb and this one. I'm the GOAT! I'm the GOAT! I'm the GOAT! I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Right, third one. It could be any of these. But I'm leaning towards it being a wall, like... No, never mind. Right. I'm going to see what I can do down here now. We'll see if we can make a bit of progress with that. Okay, so 1 and a 2. So 1... So it could be here or here. That's the 2 shouts. It's a 50-50. Judging from the fact there's a 1 here, that means it could also be here or here on this bit. It cannot be this one. Okay. It has to be these. No! Oh, bro, it got me. It got me. Oh, and that was a double. We would have been caught out by this one. You know, that's fun. That's fun. Are there any other more like this? Should we try double mines again? Should we try and see if we can win this time? I got too cocky. Click a random day. Alright, we're going 15. Sheep. Okay. So every time you figure out a tile without a mine below, you could have just clicked on it right away, and the other set tiles you clicked on has made absolutely no difference. But that's not the case, then you might have to do a bit of planning ahead, because once you dig out the first tile, a sheep will appear every time you dig on a knot. Oh! Oh, right. Yo, I want to just try this out. I want to see what's going on with it. Right, there's the sheep. So we know that one's definitely. That one as well, that one as well. Wait, no. That one's safe. No, okay. Right, we got panic here. Alright, that one's a bomb. That one's also a bomb, that one's also a bomb. Okay, that one's a bomb. No, it's not. No, it's not. That one's safe. That one's a bomb. Wait, or is it? Because we've got the 3 there. Oh! Oh! Oh, we gotta protect the sheep, bro. We gotta protect that sheep. Right, so I have 1, 1, 1. That's gotta be safe. 2, so there's gonna be a second one somewhere around here. It can't be this one. Bro, I'm not liking how that sheep's moving, man. That one has to be safe. Man, okay. 2 and 2. So it has to be that one, yeah? 2 and 2 again. Well, it can't be this one because the one's pointing there. Oh. I missed flags. The bomb was actually there. Oh, because of course the one's there, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go back to double mines. What do you mean that sheep, though? What do you mean by that, Kurt? Actually, what's number 5? Cylinder. More common double Knight's Path. I don't know. Oh yeah, I got there. No double lines there. It's just normal words. That's what I can say. True. Numbers they indicate the numbers on mines on the 8 tiles that are 2 tiles on 1. What? Oh, is it like the not? Bro, yeah, get me out of there. We're going back to double mines. We're going back to double mines. Okay. We can work with this. We can work with this. It's a bit of an interesting start, but we could get this. If we use our minds, we can get this. So, right, there is a 1 here. There's a 2 here, and there's a 1 here. So that has to be a bomb because of that diagonal 1. This has a second one somewhere. That has one. Hang on, let's do this That has to be a bomb as well. Concentrate. What have you sent? What have you sent me? What? You're fine.
I'm talking about what's inside. That is your essence.
My essence?
Quiet, Pancata. Empty your mind of all your worldly and material thoughts.
True. I've got to be like that guy.
My essence? Oh, he must be talking about my cologne.
Are you nuts? I'm talking about what's inside.
Thanks, Kurt. Thanks, Kurt. I really appreciate that one, man. Okay. So they're all pointing there, so that's safe. That's again pointing there, so that's safe. Ooh, 3. Oh, okay, okay. I think it might be... Ooh, it could be either this one or this one. Sweep those... I'm sweeping those mines, Slumpy. Don't worry, bro. Right, well, 1, a 2, and a 2 here. Oh, see, this row of 1s is really messing me up. Is that 3 a fake? Is this a... It can't be a double mine because there's 1s around it. So I think... I think it's there. Oh, no. Do I? Do I think it's there? We'll head down here. We know that's going to be a bomb. That's pointing towards there. 3 again. Okay. Thing is... The thing is, though, that can't be a double mine because we know those 1s there. So there is a very good shout that, like, it could be 1 here that they're leading into. But then where's the 3rd? Because there's no... You can't, like... There's no way. There is a 2 here and a 1 here, so I think that's the bomb. Yeah, because that's an open diagonal, so that has to be the bomb. There's no way it's not. But also in turn, that means we can reasonably say that's not a bomb. That... I misclicked. We're trying that again. Don't worry, guys. I got this. I got this. Right, that's a bomb. That's a bomb. So anything that has a diagonal 1, we know is a bomb. Because the only one it can be is that one. Which also means that's safe. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. And that's safe. That's got another open diagonal 1, so we know that. How? Wait, what? Oh, there was 1 there. Don't worry, guys. God, remember, this is like my first time properly trying to play Minesweeper. This is a big step up, bro. Okay, that's definitely a bomb. That's definitely a bomb. That's definitely a bomb. That's definitely a bomb. That's not. That is. Or is it? No. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. That's not. That's not. We're 100 by 100 Minesweeper. It's to be 4. Me and 4 others, 2 hours and 45 minutes to do it. Bro! That's not. This might be. I'm taking a gamble. Okay, nice, nice. So we know that's not as well. Nice! Oh, so we... Oh, that... Or, no, that can't be. Wait, 1? So that means we know that all of these are... How? How? Oh, did I get the... I got the wrong one again, bro. There was a bomb up there. Ah. This is a little different. It does. It does seem a little different. We're playing Minesweeper. Alright, I'm going to try and... No, actually, that's a bad start. We want to start in the middle. Oh, that is a big start, right? So we know that's definitely one. That's a double mine. That's a telltale double mine. That's 100% a double mine. We've got 1 and a 2 here. So the 1 has to be there. I'm quitting this game, bro. Okay, fine. That's 1. That has to be 1. That's safe. That has to be 1. That's safe. That's also safe. Why are there so many 1s there? That has to be 1. That's safe and that safe. Yeah. Nice. That has to be 1. That's safe and that might not be safe because of the 2. That's not safe. So that's safe. That still checks out. That still checks out. So that's safe. That's also safe. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. That's a bomb. There might be a double here, though, because of the 3. So let's not get our hopes up too quickly. That checks out. So that's safe. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's a bomb. Because then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. But the 1 goes there, so that's safe. That 1 is leaning up there, so that's safe. That 1 is going up there, so that's safe. That one's going up there, so that's safe. Now we got the 3 situation again. We don't know where the other 2 are, so I'm going to leave that for now. Alright. You see, stay with me now. Stay with me now. You know what I'm saying. That's a bomb. That's safe. And that might not be safe because of the 2. But we know this is safe because of the 1. Another 1. Okay, cool. So we know that is going to be safe because of the 2. Where is this second bomb? Could be here, or it could be really any of these 4. So we've got to watch out there, okay? Again, stay with me now. That can't be a double bomb, though. That's what we figured out. That is not one of the double bombs. Okay, another diagonal up here. We know that's safe. 2 there, this one could be dangerous. But it can't, because that 1 there. So that's safe. Another 2. So it could really... Ooh, that's messing that one up quite a bit. We gotta watch out in that corner. Alright, okay. 2 here. So that has to be like that. Because that's in the center. Which also means that's safe. That might not be safe. However, that is safe. 3, we made a good call here with the 2. It could be that one. Not sure yet, though. We'll come back to it. Okay? Another diagonal opened up. We know that's going to be dangerous. That's going to be... There was a bomb there. Oh, man. I was on a good run as well. I was on a good run. I was low-key cooking. Low-key, I was cooking up. Okay, fine. We don't quit. We don't quit. No. Come back to that. Okay. 2 and 2. Right. That's not helping me. Wait, yes it is. Yes it is. It can't be that one or that one. The 2's still there. But that one has... That one's safe. Nice. That's opened up a big pathway. Huge pathway. What a move. What a move. Right. Okay. Okay. So it might be that one. That one seems reasonable. No. Hang on. Let me rethink this. I'm gonna go down here for a bit. Okay, 2. So it could be... It's probably looking like that one. So that one... It was that one. Damn it, bro. Don't worry. This stream ain't ended until I win one of these. Ooh, okay. Okay. That's got a 4. Right. That looks like prime double mine opportunity. But so does this, to be fair. If I go like that... Yeah, no. That wasn't happening. Oh! Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So it could be like that. So it's going to go Minesweeper. Until someone suggests me a different game, yeah. It's just going to be Minesweeper, bro. That's going to be like that. That's going to be a bomb. It could be... I think it's going to be there. That's going to be safe. That's going to be safe. That still checks out. That's going to be safe. That's going to be safe, and that's going to be safe. You can understand as a finger-licking data set. Roblox TDS. We could hop on Roblox. We could hop on Roblox. That's gonna be a bomb. Bro, give me some good music. Give me some good music for this. So just give me the same music. No, it hasn't. It's giving. Okay. Yo, I'll take this. I'll take this. Wibble wobble. Wow, wow. Okay. Nice. Has to be that one. 3. Okay. 1 and a 2. Well, it's gonna be here. Nice. 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 So we know that's safe. And that's safe. Beautiful. Beautiful. We've cleared out an area. Almost. So what if we got loads of 1s here? Oh! Oh, fantastic! Right. So it's going to be a 50-50 between this one and this one. Can we figure this out somehow? Or are we just going to have to gamble? There's no way of being able to, like, figure this out, I don't think. Well, actually, yes, there is. Because if there's 1 here, that would be saying a 2. So this one's got to be the bomb. This one's safe. Yeah, we got it. We got it. So that's an area cleared out. Bottom right is sorted. That's good to know. That's really good to know, actually. Right, that's going to be a bomb. That's going to be safe. That's going to be safe. And that's going to be safe. Right, we've got a 2 coming up. And we've got a 1. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that. That's a bit sketchy. Right, let's think about this rationally. That could very easily be a bomb. No, it couldn't because the 1's diagonal like that. So that has to be safe. Okay. We've got a 1 here. Right. Interesting. Interesting revelation here. Right. Let's think about this. We know this one's going to be safe because that one was there. Right. Okay. I'm slowly understanding more about this. Right, that one's going to be safe. That one might not be. This one's going to be safe. 3, okay, we're hitting the 3s now. That one's going to be dangerous. So's that one. Which leaves the 2, so that's going to be safe. That one, oh. No, that one has to be safe as well. Right, okay. We are slowly... 2 prime double bomb examples right here. Yeah, I was gonna say... The thing is, though, this can't be a double bomb because they've got 1s surrounding it. Same with these ones. That can't be a double. These 3 can't be double bombs. That can't be a double bomb. Neither can these 2. None of these 2s with only 1 blank. Yeah. Yeah, but that one can't be the double bomb because the 1s are there. This could be a double bomb. No, that has to be a double bomb because that 2 is there and the only one touching is that. So really, all of these are safe. We can just treat these like 1s. These are all just going to say 2 instead, aren't they? Yeah, nice. So that's just the same as 2s and that's same as 1s and 2s. And that leads to there, so that has to be safe. We are slowly but surely cooking up. That's what I'm talking about. This can't be a double. This can't be a double. This could be a double. No, it can't. This one could be, though. No, it can't. I think this one's a bomb. The only question I'd have with that... No, actually, no, it can't be. It can't be a bomb. Because then, if it were... Let's say, hypothetically, this was a bomb. This would be saying 3. Because there has to be one that the 1 can reach in order to be a 1. And if it's there, then that's a 2. But if it's there, then that one becomes a 1 because it's not touching. So unless these are both bombs, but then that's saying a 3. So that can't be a bomb. Let's try again. We're locking in. We're locking in. Trust me on this. I'm having fun. Minesweeper's kind of goated. I didn't realise how peak it was. Nice. Okay. This might be the new You know what? I'm gonna restart. We're gonna have a Mahjong break. Just so like I stay fresh, you know. Just a quick Mahjong break, just to like reinforce my learning, you know. It's like break time at school. You know how it is. Oh, okay, we hit that. We hit that. Oh, I'm hitting clips right now. I'm hitting clips on the Jong. They ain't ready. They ain't ready for me in the big leagues. Do you guys think there's Mahjong esports? Like, bro, they ain't seen anything like this since, like, Prime LeBron. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm the GOAT at this. I'm actually the GOAT. That goes there. That goes there. Why am I low-key cooking on this, bro? I haven't played this game in like a year. And there's nothing on Mahjong. True. Actually, like, not even Truth Nuke. Like, Truth, like, Orbital Cannon. The 8 goes there. Oh, we need to free this. We need to get this 2 free. I've got a 1 I can get rid of. Yes, I have now. 3. Second 1, we can get rid of that. Okay, but we don't really need to get rid of the 2 anymore. We do that, we do that. We hit that 3, that's the top clear. Oh, we still need to do with this. Can I? Okay, I got a route, I got a route. We can do that, and we can do that, and then we can, we need to find, we can do that, and then we can do that. And that gets the N out the way. That's not really left me with much, though. If we... Bronze was probably cooking on the job. Low-key, he probably was. There's 2 matches on the board. Oh, yeah, I see him. Do that, and then we need to get this 1 out of here. The shuffle is fine. We've lost the Jong. We're now playing for the love of the game. It's all good, though. It's all good. We had a good run. We're still going to get a decent time. 2:32 with no practice. That's fair. Alright, cool. Good run on the Jong. Let's go back to Minesweeper. That's a bomb. 100% that's a bomb. That's also a bomb. 1 bajillion %. These are 2 are bombs. That's going to be a bomb. That's a gamble. What Mr. Sushi said. I know, right? Drawing too close to the mark. Exactly. That's going to be a bomb. That's not. This is demon. God. Okay. Yeah, no, that was a really tough layout, like, immediately. Right, okay, no, one of these is a red herring. Nice. Nice. That's gonna be a bomb. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. That's not a bomb. Beautiful, beautiful. that's going to be a bomb. However, that's not. And that's got to be a bomb. Which means that can't be. It's leaning to... Yeah, that one's got to be because of that diagonal. Which means that one isn't. So that means we've got a double here because of that 3. Which means that's really a 1, that's really a 2. And it's got the 2, so that's safe. Again, that's safe. Yeah, I guess error, because there's a way to figure out if you look more. Yeah, I've got to be rational about this. So that's the same as a 1, so that's safe. Right, now we're getting it back into regular territory. That's going to be safe. We've got 1, we've already got 1 of them there. So we've got a 2 and a 1. Well, it's gonna have to be here or here. But I don't know yet. I don't have enough information to make a call at that time. Because we've also got a lot of 2s here as well. But that could be a double. So we're going to leave that for a second. Right, we know that's going to be a bomb. We know that's going to be safe. We know that's also going to be safe. And now we might be looking at a second double here. Because that's got a 2. That's got a 2 attached to it. So that has to be it. That has to be it. So really, no, this isn't a double then. This isn't a double situation. It's just the bomb's there. Yeah. Bomb's definitely there. You see what I'm saying? We've got an unknown 3rd for these ones. But this here, that's definitely the 3. That's the only combo they've got. Right, let's deal with this diagonal up here. Fuck are we bought? For real, real shit. You know what I'm saying? My favourite legal actor is probably bank robbing. It's Lou with the fan. True. Okay, so 1 and 1. That's got a 1. So it has to be... No. Come back to that. We've got another diagonal here we can deal with. So 1... So it can't be that one. Yeah, it can't be that one because we have the 1 there. Alright, interesting. We've got another 1 here, another 1 on the diagonal. That's what I'm mainly looking out for, because 1s on the diagonals generally mean that there's going to be a bomb here, unless there's special cases. Like this one, for example, that's going to be a bomb. We've got the 2 there, so that's safe. We've got 5. Alright, okay. This is looking like a double somewhere. This is definitely looking like a double somewhere. Potentially here, because that would add up if there's another bomb round there. We're gonna check out this diagonal though. Let's check out this diagonal. So we've got 1 and a 1 and a 1. So that's all leaning towards that one, meaning that's safe. Well, and that's all leaning towards there, so that's got to be safe. Now we've got a 2 and a 3, which means that can't be a double. It can be a single, but it can't be a double. We could be looking at a formation like this, because then that would also explain this 3. I'm going to come back to that. Let's tackle something else quickly. So, up here, we've got a 2, a 3, and a 2. Now, my gut instinct is this one's the bomb. That is my gut instinct. Because if you think 2 goes there, 2 goes there, 3 goes there, and like maybe that one's also the bomb. I don't think this can be a double because of these 2s. If it was a double, this one would have to be a double, and this one wouldn't be, and then these ones wouldn't exist. So I think it's like that. I think that's what the 3 is like. This also explains 2 of the 5, the 3rd one being up here, meaning this could also, one of the doubles could still be here. It's likely going to be this one or this one, but that just explains it a little bit more. That's a more rational way of looking at it. Now I'm going to go here because we've actually, you can kind of see we have still got diagonal 1 poking out here. So I'm going to call that a bomb for now. Let's see. So 2, 1, and a 1. So it has to be there. It absolutely has to be there, meaning this one's safe. It's hot dog bush. Good shout, good shout. I'll get it loaded up now. We'll finish up with hot dog bush. Don't worry. Let's go on, let's do. Yo, no, that's fair. That's a fair shout. Fair shout. Another diagonal here. 1, a 2, and a 2. I think it's going to be there. Yeah, I think it's going to be there because you've got the 1 and then the 2. That explains that too. See, that doesn't really help us out, though, much with clearing more squares. It's just kind of telling us more. Now, that has to be that. That has to be safe. Again, that has to be safe. Gotta be careful with those. That also has to be safe. Don't watch the Spaghetti Death Billboard reset. I didn't watch it live, but I've seen it. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Right. That has to be a bomb because of that 1. Which means that has to be safe. That has to be safe. Gotta be careful. That's safe. Yeah, nice. We cleared a bit there. Right. Okay. Okay. We're getting some deep stuff now. We're getting some really deep stuff. That's cleared up a nice bit for us. So it could be like that. That'll explain that too. And that would explain that 3. That 3's already there. So that 3's got 1, 2, 3. So that has to be safe. That's already got the 2 there. But that hasn't got the 1. Oh, that has to be a bomb. So you get the 2 there. However, that also does mean that's going to be a 3. So one of these is a false flag. One of these are a red herring. But it can't be that. It can't be this one because of the 1s. It can't be this one because of that one. Unless I've just got really lucky here. Yeah, let me find some peak to put on with this. Where is it? Where is it? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we're so in. Right. So I like to use a little bit like, what, here? Oh, I see what you mean. Right, so. It can't be, this one has to be safe. Nice. Because that one and that one's already got the 2s there. That one's already got the 2s there. So that one also has to be safe. That one also has to be safe by proxy. That's got a 1 poking up there. So that's safe. And down there is safe. And there is safe. Now this looks like a classic double. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that because we've got a diagonal 1 now that we can deal with. Right, 1, 2, and a 2. So that's definitely going to be a... No, that can't be a bomb. That can't be a bomb because that 1 is pointing towards that one. With the mono, maybe just loop this in the background. What is it going to be the same clip? I'm not looping oh hi mark. Oh, that's the right, that's the non-Euclidean. Right, 2, 1, 1. It's looking like this one. That one's a very solid option to be considered that one, which means that one's safe. And if we know that's a 1, that one's safe. And if that's still a 1, that one's safe. Perfect. Perfect. We're getting through this slowly but surely. We're chipping away at it 1 at a time. Don't you worry. Right. Okay, now we're getting into some more complex stuff. Right. This 3 here. It has to be... That one has to be a bomb. Because 1, 2, 3. That's the only option you've got there. That absolutely has to be a bomb. It can't be a double because otherwise it'll be 4. So that has to be a bomb. No question about it. That is 100 bajillion% a bomb. I will stand by that. I believe the second one may be here. However, I do not have enough information at the time to make that judgment. So we're going to leave that for now. But my gut feeling is it's here. So we're going to... Yeah. I want to deal with these 2s. I want to deal with these 2s. So I want to know what's going on here. So we got... So 2 here, we got 1 and 1. That adds up. 2 here, it has to be this one. But then, uh-oh, that makes this one 3. Which means this one's invalid. So it has to be there, meaning this one's safe. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Phenomenal gameplay. Right, 2 and a 2, 2 and a 2. This one could be either. No, that one has to be a bomb because we've got the 2 there. 1 and 2. So those 3 are bombs. 2 dots below where I am now. What do you mean? Right, that one has to be a bomb because of that one there. Which means... Actually, is that risky? No, that's not risky. That's good. Okay. Right. So that one or that one is the bomb. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm seeing a vision here. I'm seeing a vision here. Right. It can't. This one has to be safe. What? Oh, bro, was that not? Oh, that wasn't a bomb. Oh, that wasn't a bomb. Oh. It was down there. It's alright. New run. New run. Let's go. Okay. Right. Boom. 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 No. Okay. We'll work with this. We can work with this. I'm gaining more knowledge about this game the more I play. Don't you worry. So that's safe. We're going to go down here now. I'm actually going to mark all the corners with diagonal ones and just call them bombs for now. Right. So that has to be safe. Nice. That's opened up a good bit. That also has to be safe. This here has to be safe. Has to be safe. May not be safe. We'll come back to it. This one down here. This one's safe. And that's as far as we can really get with that one. This one here. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. So that's safe. The 2 must be here. Because otherwise it's not touching anything. Can't remember when he went to Jupiter. True. True. We've got another diagonal 1 here. Actually, did I fully complete this one? No, not really. I really didn't. Okay. Right. Well, I'm going to take a gamble here. Yeah, didn't work. Didn't work. My gamble did not pay off. Right, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We ball. We ball. We ball. We ball. Okay. That has to be. That has to be. That has to be. That might not be. Okay. This one. Yes. Yes. So that's safe. As far as I'll go. Yes. Yes. So that's safe. We've got another okay, we've got another diagonal here. That's a huge ring of 1s, so these are all going to be safe. Okay. That's going to be safe. That's going to be safe. That could be a bomb. So we're going to come back. We're going to come back to that. Right. 2 and a 2. It's not a double, but it's definitely a bomb. Some of the ones who just randomly click at the start to see if I can get a good area. No, fair, fair. What about here? So, nice, good opening, good opening. That's definitely a bomb. That's 100% a bomb. No doubt in my mind, that's a bomb. This here, yes, that's also got to be a bomb. Because that. Which means that's going to be safe. We got two. Okay, so all these are explained now. These all make sense. Go open it like so sad. It is. It is. Right, what about here? So that goes diagonally like that. That also has to go up like that. So that's safe. That's safe. And we don't know after that. It's a good shout that it was going to be this one. Because, you know, that's one is now technically on the diagonal. Meaning, this one's also safe. You stay with me now. Stay with me now. Right, that one. This one's going to also be safe. Because that one's actually for that one. So that's going to be a 1. Now, this 2 is kind of... It's got to be that one. Because we got a diagonal 1. So that's all explained for. Meaning, this one is safe. And this one is safe. And by proxy, this one's also safe. Perfect. Right. Okay, we got another diagonal 1 here. They're all going around the 1, though. It's a ring of 1s, meaning that has to be safe. And we've got a huge opening here. Okay, lots to unpack with this one. Lots to unpack. Right, diagonal 1, so that's all a bomb. We got 2 there. I was going to say holy opening. Right, that's definitely a bomb, because that's a huge ring of 1s. But that does mean that's going to be safe. That's going to be safe? Yeah, okay, I think a double bomb's going to be up here. So we'll leave that for a little bit, see if we can get more done in later. Right, that's going to be a bomb. That's going to be safe. 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 Okay, nice. Right, that's another diagonal 1. That's going to... It wasn't the bomb. It wasn't the bomb. I mismarked it. Because, oh yeah, because of course I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it properly. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. So just say it. Including diagonals, just a little tip. Thank you, that will help. Right, 1, 1. Okay, so that's good. Gonna leave that. Leave that for a second. That's good. So that's good. And I see what you mean. I see what you mean. So that's good and that's good. So I think if we deal with it in little chunks, we get a lot more out of it instead of trying to think of the big picture. So let's take it one thing at a time. So that has to be the bomb. I can't get any more information out of that at the time. That also has to be the bomb. So we're going to go around like this. So then that opens up like that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That has to be the bomb because of the diagonal 1. Fidget spinners are so old now, bro. So that has to be satisfied. I mean, that's also satisfying here. This might be the meta. Right. 1, 1 works. 2 works. So that has to be safe. That has to be safe. Gonna come back to... No, that has to be safe. Another diagonal 1. But that's actually for that one. So that's also safe. So... No! Okay. It's cool to give me tips, but don't send me patterns, because I think if I look at patterns, that's cheating. That's basically saying, here's how you win the game. I don't want that. I'll look at it afterwards, but I won't look at it now. I wanna learn for myself. Just because then I get more out of it. Right, okay. 1, 1, 1. That has to be it. There's going to be a second one there somewhere. We'll come back to it. Right. That's good. That also has to be good. Alright, nice. Okay. Right, we're in a good spot right now. How many have we got? Just over 100? 145. Nice, okay. That has to be it. Because we've got a 1 there. Can't tell you much else, right? Oh, no, I take it back. Oh, no, I don't. I'm looking at it wrong. Right, where could I go from here? What's a rational move for me to make? I guess try and tackle this bit. This bit might be a good idea. So that 2 is satisfied. Okay, that 2 isn't satisfied. No, this diagonal down here. We'll tackle this one. So that has to be one of them. That can't be one of them. That one would satisfy both of these. And this one. Nice. That works. So these ones are safe. Perfect. Absolutely beautiful. The tiles touching the corresponding number of open tiles, and all the total tiles must be bombs. Understood. I know what you mean. Okay. Let's get this one. So, 111. Alright. That's safe. We don't know about this. That's a diagonal 1, which is leaning towards that one. So that one's got to be safe. Diagonal 1, that is in no man's land. There. 1, 1, 3. That has to be a bomb. That can't be a bomb. But we don't know after that. So we're going to leave that as is. For now. Can we get anything out of this yet? Not really is my answer. Here, though, we can get something out of because we've got diagonal 1. So 1, that has to be a bomb. 1, that's the bomb. 1, that's the bomb. So that's good. That 2's also explained, so that's good. Oh. It has to be these 2. Unless it's a double. It could be a double there. Right. We'll come back to that and think, because that could be it. That's either those 2 or one of these is a double, and that's a 50-50. Because if it's a double... Actually... Yeah, no. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that and have a think. We'll have a think about that. Right, diagonal 1 here is explained by that, so that's safe. Alright, diagonal 1 here is not explained by that. So we've got 1, 1, 2. So it could be that one. We're going to go around this way then. So 1 going there. Oh, actually, no, it can't be that one because the 1's going there. 1 going there, 1 going there. So these 2 are safe. 1 going there, so that's safe. Got a big ring of 2s. That's leaning to... Hardware got last in the awards. Lol. How many votes did he get, at least? How many votes did he get? Actually, no, that's not a bomb. That can't be a bomb. You know. Alright, no problem. It is what it is. To be fair, Hive Wildcard had 2 events this year, and one of them was so scuffed that I genuinely wouldn't even call it an event. So... Yeah, fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Okay, right. Anyway, I'm more interested in playing Minesweeper if I'm being completely real. Right. So 1, 1. That's got to be a bomb because of the diagonal 1. Which means that's safe. That might not be safe. So actually, that has to be safe. 1. That's safe and that's safe. And that's safe. Yeah, last place is where it's... Hey, at least I got nominated. Like, bro, Hive Ring been sitting in, like, dust for the past, like, 4 years, bro. They've done nothing. Okay. Oh! That's a big opener! That's a double. That is immediately a double because we've got the diagonal 2 going into nothingness. Beautiful. We found our first double, boys. We found our first double. We are making progress. Right. So that's got to be it. Well, only message that area tries to rescue charity want awards. Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. That's not a double, but it is definitely one of them. I want to tackle this bit here now a little bit. This is definitely a bomb. That's definitely 100% a bomb. Because of the 2. Satisfy. Oh, the touch is safe. Oh, yeah. Well, no. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, my lord. Okay, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Let's look here. So that's definitely a bomb. Because the... Oh. No, it's not. It can't be. Same with this one. It can't be. Same with this one. It can't be. Same with this one. Oh, we're opening up the map. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Definitely a bomb. Definitely a bomb. But not a double. And I'm not going to gamble on that one yet. That's a risky gamble. I don't want to take this late in. Right. That's a diagonal 1 going into nothingness. That's definitely a bomb. Meaning that's safe. That's safe. That has to be a double. Yeah, that has to be a double, so they add up to 3. Yeah, that's our second double. Beautiful. We're nearly halfway there. Let's go. Okay, I want to go back to these 3s, because I think I was onto something with this. So 1, 2... Actually, no, I'm thinking of this the wrong way. I'm counting, thinking that'll help. What I need to do... See, if I put a double there, that fixes it, but then that might be a gamble later. Right. Oh, what am I saying? We've got a diagonal 1 here, meaning that has to be safe. So... Let's say hypothetically that's a double. That satisfies... Not all of them, because that'll add up to 4. Well, that's a 2. So we could put a double here. That's still realistic. That's still a realistic move we can make. Wait. I think that has to be a double. That has to be a double. I'm confident in saying that is a double. Doubles with it. In this specific game, yes. Yeah, because then it doesn't satisfy the 4s yet, though, which is messing me up. But it satisfies the 3 and the 2. And if this one's a bomb, then it also satisfies the 4. It's the other 4 that I'm concerned about. Because that could be here or here. Happy New Year. Thank you, Ashish. Thank you. Happy New Year, my friend. You know, I'm going to get rid of that one because I'm not confident in it yet. My theory needs more development. Right. Let's go back here. Let's go back here. We were cooking up something with this. That has to be safe. Okay. That really hasn't helped me much. That has not helped me much at all. Right, 1, 2. So I'm thinking this one has 3, meaning that one has to be a bomb. 100% that has to be a bomb. Then that we got 1, 2. We got 1, 2, 3. So that has to be another double, which explains that 4. Also explains that 2. Also explains that 2. That 1 isn't explained. But we've got a diagonal 1. So we can mark that. You see what I'm saying? And then all the ones around this are going to be 1. So blue names here, I feel like that. Wait, what? The 2 in the bottom right, which only has 1 open tile. Hang on. Let's revisit this. I might have been cooking. Well, yeah. Sorry. No, that one has to be double because that's the only way to explain that 3. Because 1, 2, 3. There's nothing else around that. We've got a situation where this 4 has 1, 2, 3. And this 4 has 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's satisfied. So that can't be a bomb. Confused at the top right corner. Yeah? So, right. I'll just run you through the numbers. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right. That only adds up to 3. My theory has to be reworked. Well, that has to be... No, wait, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Ignore me. Right. So if you think like this... I'm going to take the 3 big numbers here. 4, 5, 4. So you got a 2, a 1, and a 1. Adds up to that 4. You got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Yeah, you're right. That adds up to 6. So one of these is a false double. It's got to be that one's got to be the false double, otherwise the 4 doesn't work. Yeah, that works now. Yeah, that works now. Ignore me. Right. Cool. We're back to how it was meant to be. Right, let's head back here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, meaning that has to be safe. Another 4. 1, 2. See, a double would make sense here, but that wouldn't work. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. That explains that. That's satisfied. That one's safe. Right. 1, 2, 3. It has to be that one. Satisfies that 2. That 2 is safe. Okay, I'm going to head back to the diagonal ones up here, because I didn't notice them before. Right. That has to be safe. Perfect. This might be a bomb. But that means that one's safe. Nice. Go, girl, bro. Have a good nice year. Thank you. So, yeah, you have a good year, man. Have a good year. Right, 1, 1, 1. That has to be safe. Oh! An opening! Beautiful. Right, we've got a diagonal 2 here. That explains that. That's satisfied. That 1 can't be that one. That 2's explained. That one's safe. This 2 isn't explained. So it could be either of these. That's still up for debate. That whole bit's up for debate right now. We're going to come back to it. Right. We got a 2 here. So it could go that way or that way. A 2... Oh, no. They're still thinking about the diagonal 2s. Actually, no, we can't think about the diagonal 2s. Because it's been solved. What was the bear tab? That's my piracy tab. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about that, bro. Don't talk about... Oh, no, don't! No! I clicked on it. No, it's telling me domain check. Yeah, no, it's how I was able to definitely legally stream the bear when I watched it. Okay, right. That has to be a bomb. Think about it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This one here. 1, 2, 3. So that's safe. And now, because we've got a diagonal 1, we can go back to what we were doing at the start. So that has to be safe. No! No! I misclicked, bro! I was doing so good! No, it's fine. It's fine. One more game. No more, no less. We are locking in. Hang on. I need my locking in music. I need my locking in. Where is it? Stal. Wait, wow. What was that Garden Warfare one? What was the Garden Warfare one? Hang on. Which one is it? It's Gnome. Is it? No, it's this one. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Right. Let's think about this. That one. Yes, we're in. Good start. Diagonal. Bop. Uh-huh. Another diagonal. It's got a 3, though. This one. Okay. Bomb. No, bomb can't be there. That's safe. Again, bomb can't be there. That's safe. Bomb can be here. Could be a double. Looks like a double. If it talks like a duck, acts like a duck, it's duck. That's a double. Trust, it's not. No, ignore me, because the 1, it has to be a single, because the 1 is there. So that's all leaning towards that. That's safe. That one, though, has to be a double, because otherwise it can't add up to 3. Meaning, That's safe. That also works. That's safe. That doesn't work. That's not safe yet. We're going to go to here. That's a bomb. That's safe. That 2 might be going somewhere else. We've got diagonal 1 here, so we're going to say that's a bomb. Okay? Stay with me now. That's 2, 2, 2, all sorted out. That's definitely not a bomb. Okay, we've got 3, 3, and a 4. If we add that, these all become solved. That becomes solved. That is our second double of the game. Meaning, that 3, I'm going to actually blow up something. Minesweep me, bro. Minesweep me, bro. Don't worry. Don't worry. I was kidding that game. I was kidding that game. They're not ready for me. They're not ready for me, chat. I'm going to come back to that. Diagonal 1. Has to be a bomb. Explains... Oh, doesn't explain... That'll explain that 3. And that 2. That would explain that 2. And then we leave that open. Yeah. Nice. So that has to be safe. We're at 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. That's safe. That has to be a bomb. That has to be safe. Alright. Oh, I've got 3s there? Damn, okay. Wait, that can't be a bomb. This can't be a bomb. This can be a bomb. Nice. These are not... That is not what we will see. You Minesweeper Battle Royale would be crazy. Wait, no, that's not a bomb. That's not a bomb. Oh, good opening. Good opening. Massive, massive opening here. That's going to be a bomb. 100%. No doubt in my mind. We haven't solved the 2s, though. That's the thing. That's going to be a bomb. That explains almost all of that. That's going to be a bomb. We don't know about that. That's going to be a bomb. No, sorry. Safe. Safe. That's explained, so that's cool. Groovy. Oh, it's grooving. It's grooving. It's schmooving. Hell yeah. This is what I need. Right, it's going to be that one. Because 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that's cool. Okay. The funk is insane. The funk is crazy. Oh. Actually, does that have to be? 1, 2, 1, 2. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. That one, yes. That one, yes. Meaning, that's cool. That's cool. That's not cool. That's cool. We don't know about that one yet. It's gonna bring out the most. It's gonna bring out the most mid song ever, isn't it, on the playlist? I'm just waiting for it. What's up, Scarf? How you doing? You have no idea how to play Minesweeper. Lol. Hang on, let me get some bangers on. Hang on, that's not that. We need this. Right. Because you're on 2 frames per year. Nice. Nice. You're not hungover. Or you might be. I don't know how you spent New Year's. Right, that's definitely a bomb. But that's now solved. Which is cool. That's solved... Wait. That's solved that too. It hasn't solved that one, but that one has to be safe. That one has to be the bomb. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's safe. We got diagonal 3, but we know it's solved, so it's safe. Need the real bangers. This is going to be the craziest thing you've ever seen, isn't it, Kurt? We're not, no, we're not doing, not today, bro, not today. Right. Okay, where can we go from here? Where could we go from here? I'm not seeing many options, if I'm being honest. I gotta think about this. I gotta think about this proper. Diagonal 1. I found it. Right. That's safe. That's safe. That's definitely not safe. That is a huge risk. Diagonal 1. Let's go for it. Wait, no. No. It has to be safe. No, diagonal 1. It's not going anywhere. That explains that 2. Doesn't explain that 2, though. Almost... No, doesn't explain that 3. So that one has to be it. That 2's explained. Nice. That 1 has to be there, so that 3 is safe. Beautiful. So we got 1. We got 1, 2. So that has to be the third 3. Now we got 1. So that has to be like that. Now, if we want to get a 1, 2, 3 like this, we're going to have that. Oh, but is that a double? That might be a double because we got that one there. Yeah, that has to be a double. So now we've got 1, 2. That one's safe. I have no commentary here. Oh, finally done. Nice. Nice. Wait, that one has to be safe. The only other option for that 2 is that one. That explains that 2, so that 2's safe and that's safe. We've got a 1 here, so that has to be safe. We've got a 1 here, so that has to be safe. We now got another diagonal 1, so we can mark that as a bomb for a second. It's in no man's land. We're going to get a ring, so that's cool. That's cool. That's not cool. We could have a... Oh, we got 1, 2. If I put another 1 there, that explains that 2. And it's the only reasonable one. So that has to be explained. That 3, that can't be a bomb. We now got a 1, 2. We've got another 3. That would explain this. Oh, no, that would make that 2 a 3. So that has to be safe. Right, nice. So that's all explained. That's all explained right now. How's the weather? I don't know. Cold. I don't know, bro. Right. That has to be safe. That has to be safe. That also has to be safe. Big area opening up. Big area opened up. Let's go. Okay, nice, nice. This gives us more to work with. So we've got 1 here, and this needs to... Does that all add up? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That all adds up, so I'm going to keep that as a bomb. Which means that one can't be it. Now, the only other reasonable explanation for that 3 is this one here. Meaning that 2, that 2's explained. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It can't be that one either. We're now getting a lot of 2s here, which makes me think we're going to get a double bomb around here at some point. We've got a diagonal 2, but 1s. Oh, the diagonal 2 is explained, so it has to be that one. Now we've got a diagonal 1 we're going to mark for a second. That all goes in, so that one's cool. That one's cool. Now we're getting 2s, so we've got to watch out. We've got to watch ourselves. We've got another... Right, that one has to be safe. This one might not be safe. I'm going to mark that. We've got a 1, a 3, and a 2. So that's definitely a bomb. That's 100% a bomb. Sure as the 1, there can't be a bomb there. What do you mean? No, it's a diagonal 1, so it has to be a bomb. If we're talking about this one here, otherwise nothing else is touching it. This one has to be the bomb, which means that one's not a bomb. Correct. What next to it? Yeah, the one I just clicked. Yeah. I missed that the first time. That's what. Yeah, no, I got you. Right. Well, the only explanation for these both being a 2 is if they're both bombs. So they kind of cancel each other out. That's the only explanation I could give. That doesn't explain the 3, though. Oh, what if... No, that has to be a double, then. That's a double and that's a safe. Yeah, that's a double and that's a safe. Oh, look at me cooking! Right. Okay. So that 3's explained. So that has to be that. That could be a single, because then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's explained quite nicely, actually. Yeah, okay, we're confirmed, because that matches. So that's good. Nice. That's good. Nice. That all works out. That all works out. This also means that one, beautiful. That one, okay, not bad, not bad. Diagonal 2, explained. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Diagonal 1, unexplained. So we're going to do that. It might be a loop. It's a loop. It's a loop. Nice. Okay, cool. You see what I'm saying. So that one has to be safe. Oh. Right, 1 on 1. That's definitely a bomb. That's 100% a bomb. No doubt in my mind. Same with this one. Which means that one's safe. Oh, the immaculate plays. Oh, that one's gonna be that's gonna be the bomb then. And then this doesn't explain these middle ones though. One of these is also gonna be a bomb. If it's it can't be this one. It can't be that one though. It has to be this one. Right, diagonal 1. You know the drill. No, not now. Not now. Please. Right. Okay. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. That's safe. Yeah. Okay. Diagonal 2 I'm going to deal with now. If we do that, that all checks out, yeah? Yeah, and that makes that one safe. Makes that one safe. Doesn't make this one safe, though. In fact, that one's a bomb. Yeah, that's a bomb. Right. Another diagonal 2. It's already been explained though. That it's that. It can't be that one either. That one's also safe, and that one's also safe. And that one. Oh, look at us go. Look at us go. See, that can be a single, but not a double. Right, I'm gonna deal with this diagonal, diagonal 2, because I feel like this one might be easier. So if I do that, that's solved. That's also solved. That's sound. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because this still needs to be explained. Right, another diagonal 2 here. That explains all of that. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out big time. Okay, this two. Right. 1, 2, 3. That all works. That still works. Cool. That still all checks out. Beautiful. Beautiful. We've opened up a bit more. Alright, diagonal 1. You know the drill. We're going to do that. 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 And that. Yeah. Another diagonal 1. We're going to deal with this bottom corner. That can't be it. That could be it. That's a bomb. I want to try and solve these 3. So if I do that, That's still sound logic everywhere. And if I do that, that's still sound logic everywhere. Meaning that one... Bro. One misclick, man. We were 60 tiles away. You know, we go again. This is it. The ride or die. The final game. The final game. Right. Okay. Okay. We've got a good start here. This is a pretty nice opening. Okay, that's sound, that's sound. Okay, okay. You see what I'm cooking up? It's so Minesweep. It might be Minesweep over. But, you never know. It might be so Minesweep back. You never know what the next game's gonna hold. That's what you always gotta tell yourself. You just never know. This could be the run. That's a double. That's definitely a double. Nice. Wait, what am I doing? That's safe. That's safe. That's the bomb. Nice. So nice, we're flagging all the mines. Exactly, exactly. Right. It's not that. Sound. 0 to 8, there's negative singles, doubles, and triples. Bruh. Oh man, that was a bomb? Wait, yeah, of course it was. Yeah, bro, what was I cooking with that? Yeah, bro, that was just an L from me. Hang on. Oh, that's a good start though. That's a good start. Bro, I'm actually... Don't want to curse. It might be. Come on, give me a good start and I'll do a proper ending. Alright, nice, nice. We can work with this. Big time. Right. Okay. Spiritual mine of the mountain. A mine? Oh, like a minesweeper? There's gonna be a double in here, I think. At some point in this area, there's definitely gonna be a double. Okay. We're kind of cooking. Okay. Let me cut. That's a double. That could be something. Right, we got a 1 here. 1 and a 2. Wait, that 2's explained though. Yeah. Yeah. Stay with me now. Stay with me now. You see what I'm saying? Right, that's a 2. But it can't be. Yes! Right, that's also a 2. That's also a 2. That checks out. That checks out. That's the only move you can make. So that's good. Nice. And it has to be that one. And then we've got a 2 here, so it has to be these 2. That checks out with all of them. Unless it's a double. It can't be double. It has to be 2 singles because we've got the 1s. Right, that's good. Oh. Maybe that? I'll come back to that. Let's tackle up here. We've got a 1. Right, 1. Okay. We know that's a bomb. That's all we can get from that. If I do that as a double, that works. That does work. That really works. That really works. Almost too well, because if I do that, then that 5 is also explained immediately. Oh. No, respect, guys. Respectfully, guys. As much as I want to do another one. We're half an hour over what I said we'd go to. I'm going to call it there. I'm gonna call the stream there. Well, we'll pick how about this? We'll do Mahjong again next time I stream. I think it was what Mahjong? Minesweeper. Yeah, we'll do Minesweeper again next time because I was having fun. I was having a lot of fun. We'll do it. We'll do it again. I'm gonna bookmark both of them, and we'll do them on. It won't be Sunday because I'll be at work unless you guys want like a 10 PM stream. But I will be at work, so it'll be next Tuesday. But we'll do a Minesweeper special next Tuesday. How about that, guys? Anyway, I'm not gonna do top chatter because there's no reason. I haven't been streaming for a week, so it's gonna be like 5 messages on there. Yeah, I'll see you all on Tuesday for the next Kerpro G live stream. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good Christmas, good New Year's. Keep on gaming, stay safe, and I'll see you all soon. Don't worry, I got content planned. I still got to do the Garden Warfare iceberg, bro. I'm expecting about like a late February release. Hopefully, if I work on it consistently, it should be late February. Anyway, keep on gaming, stay safe. I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.